The landlord raised my rent by $600 overnight, so I invited the fire marshal over for coffee. 2 weeks later, the entire building was empty except for me. The notice was taped to my door when I got home from work, not slipped underneath. Taped with 3 strips of packing tape like Dennis thought I might try to pretend I never saw it. Effective immediately. Monthly rent increases from $1,200 to $1,800. I ripped it off and went straight downstairs to his office. Dennis was eating leftover Chinese food at his desk, watching some podcast bro on his phone talk about Sigma male grind set energy or whatever. This is illegal. You can't just raise rent 50% overnight. He didn't look up. Already did. I'll report you. Go ahead. He finally glanced at me. You got 30 days to pay or leave. That's when I saw the folder on his desk. Luxury renovation plans with one of those AI-generated renders that makes everything look like a spa. Marble counters, those stupid subway tiles everyone's obsessed with, rents starting at $2,800. He wasn't just raising my rent. He was clearing the whole building. I'd lived in 3B for 5 years, paid on time every single month, fixed my own stuff because Dennis had the response time of a sloth on Xanax. The outlet that sparked last year, replaced it myself after watching a YouTube tutorial. The black mold in my bathroom, scraped it out and repainted at 2 a.m. on a Tuesday because I couldn't afford to move. The smoke detector that never existed, bought one at Home Depot for $16. I went back upstairs and called my cousin Neil. Hey, weird question. You still doing fire safety inspections? Yeah, why? Think you could swing by my building? Place feels sketchy. He showed up the next morning in his official jacket with a tablet and one of those thermal camera things. Dennis saw him in the lobby and his whole face went the color of raw chicken. What's going on? Routine safety inspection, sir. Got a report about potential code violations. I watched from the stairwell as Neil walked through every floor. He took photos of the electrical panel that looked like someone's science project from 1987. Tested outlets with his little voltage detector. Stuck his thermal camera at the walls and just slowly shook his head. 4 hours later, he came back down and handed Dennis a manila envelope. You've got 48 hours to respond to these citations. Building's not safe for occupancy until repairs are completed. Dennis grabbed my arm when I tried to walk past. You did this. You called him. I yanked my arm back. I live here. I'm allowed to request inspections. The notice went up in the lobby the next day. 19 code violations. Faulty wiring in 4 units. Gas leak in the basement. Emergency exits blocked by Dennis's storage unit full of God knows what. Water damage behind literally every 3rd wall. The city gave everyone 72 hours to evacuate. I started packing like everyone else, but Neil pulled me aside before he left. Your apartment's fine. You fixed everything yourself, right? Yeah. Dennis never responded to a single maintenance request. Then you can stay. Your unit meets code. I documented it. So I watched from my window as everyone else hauled their lives out in boxes and garbage bags. The couple in 2A with their 3 kids and 1 crying dog. The college kid in 1C who'd been subletting without permission. The old man in 4D who'd lived here since before I was born. Dennis stood in the parking lot screaming into his phone about contractor quotes. 19 violations, $215,000 to fix. He didn't have it. The bank foreclosed 3 weeks later.